Hey guys, I'm dropping in a rare post-commentary appearance just to say, woohoo, we're at 100 episodes. Thank you guys so much for making this such an awesome walkthrough. I love your comments, I love reading it, I love the likes and the views, and seeing all of you enjoy it. If you are enjoying it, best way to really show it is actually to tell a friend. Just find someone else to share it with if you're enjoying this walkthrough. But yeah, I'm giving you a little bit of an extra long part here. Hope you guys enjoy it, and back to live time. Guys, this might be it. It's like it's just a giant walled coliseum built into the side of the cliff. If this is the end boss, that's pretty obnoxious. Even if it's a hard boss, that's pretty obnoxious. It's such a long, obnoxious walk from that last bonfire. Alright. We got a Throne Watcher and a Throne Defender. Oh. Oh god. That's the most outplayed that I've ever been by an NPC in Dark Souls, I think. Feel free to link a timestamp to a different video where I'm more outplayed than that. But I just kind of dropped my guard for like a quarter of a second there. I was just kind of thinking about attacking the person, like the guy on the left there. And like a second that my guard drops, it's just like, boom, dead. Anyhow, we'll speed up the run out there. Oh my god, you have to wait for the gate too. Alright, I'll see you guys at the fog gate. Alright. In retrospect, that was some Demon of Souls level, bad play on my part. It wasn't so much, like, great, like, yeah, they attacked, and that's, you know, it was a good time to attack me, but... I got greedy to get my souls back there. This person's just guarding. Oh wait, I have an idea. I feel like I want to kill the little one first. Oh god, wow, the damage. Okay, that seems solid. If I can get both of them in there, especially. Ow. Don't be mean. Uh-oh, okay. Dang. A little bit too fast for the roll. I just took a ton of damage casting Pyromancy. That's not the end of the world. See you guys back at the fog gate. Okay, welcome back. I mean, I was really impressed with the damage from the Pyromancy. I think actually casting it right off the bat is pretty good. He just put his shield on his back, or did he actually just unequip it? He dropped it, I think. Ouch, out of stamina there. Shrink. Oh. Didn't equip the correct Pyromancy. Ow. Wow, that was damage on both fronts. To them and to me. That rushdown is really the biggest concern, actually. Like, if she starts running, it's rarely safe to be attacking. I think this will actually be quite easy now, as long as he doesn't, like, get up and mess us up or something. Ow. Ugh. I was wrong when I said it might be easy. Don't you dare. Wow, 3 hits, damn. It seemed like a 2-hit combo. I don't know why I say that, but it did to me. So it's really important to actually push for damage right now before he starts reviving her. Because now it's like, there's only so much damage I can do right now. One more hit, please. Cool. Two-handed. Okay, so I need to weaken one after... Or sorry, I need to weaken one before knocking down the other. Like right now I don't want to finish off her, I want to weaken him. Alternatively, alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't care about weakening one. If I can hit both of them with a pyromancy and not, like, take so much damage that I'm going to die for sure, I'm going to go for that pyromancy for hitting both of them, because it will put me in a really good position to end the game, or end the fight. And if I can't do that, then I'm going to just try and focus down one of them, hold on to my pyromancy for the other, and just blast them when they hit the ground. I'll see you guys at the fog gate. Welcome back. I made one little change to my equipment already, which is that I unequipped the bow in here. It was just making my life a little bit more difficult. And I might make another one. Do I have something against lightning? So here we go. That there could give us a lot more lightning resist, which I believe is what they're enchanting themselves with. That's what it looks like anyhow. Ow, I don't want to be trading hits. I think I'm up against the edge of the stage here. I want to at least weaken them both a little bit before downing one of them. A little bit too close to her to get the full halberd damage there. There it is. Alright, she's enchanting. Oh god. Oh no. Chug, chug. I'm really glad she didn't rush me down there. A little too close again. Did not get my full halberd damage. Alright, pick her up. Pick her up, I dare ya. Plan successful. Ooh. So many souls. I get 2 boss souls. What did the sign say? Fine work. Just FYI, praise the sun as well, of course. I mean, I feel like there's definitely a door over there. But I think if I drop into the darkness, I will die. And it's very dark darkness. What's this say over here? Inattention. Is that highly rated? Oh. Like someone should clean up this absurdly massive pile of dust over here? Is that what we're going with? Huh. I certainly feel like there should be a way of getting over there right now. But I really don't want to drop into the darkness. But I guess I'm going to. Because science? Right? Let's do it. Whatever. Okay. Well, now we know. Don't go dropping into the darkness. The only reason why I even tried it was because those giants, like, if they were the height of a normal giant, that would have been a fine thing to jump into. But apparently they were just hovering in the darkness, and it killed me. I'll go grab my souls, but I'll see you guys back in Majula. Surprise! It's not Majula, it's Strahd's cell. We gonna check and see about them boss souls.
Very good. Unusual.
Alright, first off, you got any new spells? Any spells I care about? You sell more Flame Swath? You should restock on that, man. It's a good spell. Rouge Water, blah. Ring of Knowledge. Okay, cool. And then, we must trade. Now we can get Toxic Mist. Fringe Pyromancy of unknown origin creates a powerful cloud of poison mist. The poison gradually erodes the target's body, inflicting damage all the while. Whoever created the spell did not believe his enemies deserved a swift death. And then we also got a Sacred Oath Miracle. Provides a temporary boost to the attack and defense of its caster and all nearby allies. Ah, cool. And then these two have been around forever. In terms of weapons, what's new? We've got like mad Dragon Rider souls now. We can get like every Dragon Rider item if we want. We do have enough strength for this now. But I think that I might just buy this in order to say we have it, I guess. Dragon Rider bow. There's a lot of Dragon Rider items, to be fair. Dragon Rider's halberd, which we could not two-hand, unfortunately, or could not power stance. See, it's actually new. Myth of the Baneful Queen, Covetous Demon, Executioner Chariot, Demon of Song, Spotted Whip. What do you got, Spotted Whip? A whip born from the soul of the Demon of Song, covered with strange spots that betray its poisonous effects. The demon's sonorous voice, in stark contrast to its hideous form, is surely intended to lure people close so that it may devour them. Alright, so this actually isn't a great bow? Each shot has deadly potential. Man, I'm pretty torn, actually. We get a halberd. Like, I kind of want everything that we can get except for the Twin Blade from the Dragon Rider soul. I would like to try out the Great Shield. It has 70 stability and 13.5 weight. Decent elemental resistances. 100% physical, of course. Yes, feeble and whatnot, and curse me, and yeah. It does weigh a lot more, but we're actually fine on equip burden. It seems like it'd be a substantial upgrade over the Twin Dragon Great Shield, with the exception of just the 7 weight to higher weight. But yeah, I might pick that up.
Well, very good. Prepare to peer straight into the heart of magic.
Alright, weirdo. Let's pick it up. We'll at least use it for a little while. We could get 2 and dual wield them. I don't think we should, but we totally could. And then I guess, like, this is a bow, and it scales off of strength pretty well. Like, it scales with a B on strength. That seems kind of like a worthwhile thing. The halberd, I'm curious about, but it's actually got worse scaling than our Mastodon halberd, and we always could just remove the enchantment off of it if we want even better scaling. So I'm just gonna go with the Dragon Rider bow.
Feeble.
It's like, I don't really have enough information about those weapons in order to say that, like, one choice is right and the other is wrong. But I do want to see if the bow actually can equip great bow arrows. No, we can't shoot great arrows with it. It's not a great bow. It's just an okay bow. It's not a great bow. Which is a shame, because great arrows, of course, have massive knockback. And then, alright, what does the actual stat comparison look like here? We're getting more of every resist. We're getting 3 more stability. We could upgrade it. We're getting slightly worse scaling with strength, but that's actually damage scaling, isn't it? Yeah. So that doesn't really matter. And it weighs a bit more. But it looks a lot cooler. Like, look at that. We look like badasses. That's important. It hides a lot more of our boots. I feel like that's important. And looks awesome while doing so. So I think that that's worth just having to tack this down to the lightning short bow for now, in order to equip the cooler great shield. Though, I mean, a lot of times, like, bow and arrow you can use kind of slowly. You can, like, go in and change the equipment to that what you call it, Dragon Rider bow. So, cool enough. Does he have anything else that we want to check out? Giant stone axe actually requires more strength than we have, which is madness. Is that from the Flexile Sentry? No, it's from the Lost Giant. Barbed club. Yeah, why not, right? Like, we'd certainly rather have that than the arced sword. Right? Maybe not. They actually both seem to be pretty decent. It is a curved greatsword, which is pretty cool. We haven't used them much. And it doesn't break the bank on dexterity. Huh, I could see us getting either. I'm kind of surprised that this doesn't have better strength scaling. Let's pick up the curved one.
Feeble.
It'll be up right after the great swords. The arced sword. It's pretty sweet. That, like, I'd chop my arm clear off doing that attack. And the two-handed moveset. That actually seems pretty awesome. Like, the curved greatswords actually have a sweet movement set. Sweet. Cool. I mean, hell, I might even decide to dick around and use that for a little bit at some point. Certainly the Mastodon halberd's pretty top-notch right now, though. And what else? Is there anything else that we really want to check out? Some of the stuff seems a little bit just, like, kind of lame. Like, Bone Scythe, I'm not really all about it. And, yeah, I think that we can head on over to Ornifex. Feeble cursed one, he's so angry. Alright, I'll see you guys over at Ornifex. Alright, welcome back. We're just almost petrified, don't worry about it.
Have a wondrous soul.
These people back there need to chill. We'll look out over there as best we can. Make sure nobody sneaks up behind us. What does she, like, sell in terms of items? I guess there's another curved greatsword. And she sells fire arrows. I could actually see us buying some of those. Got 27. We'll bring it up to 40. Firebolt. I don't use the crossbow nearly as much. Homing Soul Mass. Pretty good spell. Oh, not reinforcement. No. Trade is what we want. So we can get the Watcher's Shield. which seems actually pretty decent. Like, it's lightweight. Has really, really high lightning resistance, actually. That's probably its most notable attribute. The Defender's Shield has the 100% physical. It's also, like, only 5 weight and has really good elemental resistances. That's actually pretty strong shield. A lot more weight efficient. A King's Mirror from the Looking Glass Knight. 95% resistance. Let's see if any of these have any special things. This one can deflect spells, for instance. Permeated by powerful magic. Watcher stood by the throne for ages. Will his wish be fulfilled? Okay, so no particular special things. I'm actually just going to kind of go through here and check out what special things happen here. The Watcher Greatsword. Oh, it requires 15 intelligence, though, unfortunately. Defender Greatsword requires 15 faith. Thorned Greatsword. Alright, so it's got a special attack on its strong attack. It unleashes its latent power. Fearing something wicked, the king fled the castle and never returned, but his warrior, forever true to his command, stands ready to expunge those who would challenge him. Deflecting spells is pretty cool. I just don't know, I just don't know if this one... It's 14.5. It doesn't have 100% physical resistance. 65 stability is a little bit worse than what we've got on, and I think the shield overall weighs more. But being able to deflect spells is pretty freaking cool. This one's also notable, just like that lightning resistance seems good. Seems really good. And this one's very lightweight. Is that like the lightest weight? 100 defense shield. 100 physical defense shield. Because it weighs 5, right? I guess the Royal Kite Shield is lighter. The Drangleic Shield is a little heavier. And I remember one of these shields actually impressing me quite a bit. The Llewellyn Shield's 90 and only weighs 2.5. Okay. So, actually the, like, just... What was it? It was the Kite Shield? Right here. Royal Kite Shield. That's actually a little bit stronger if you just need a physical, lightweight physical resistance shield. I am going to pick up this one. I think from the Watcher, I don't want the Watcher's Greatsword. I want the Watcher's Shield. Because having a really high lightning resistance shield, I don't know that I have one. I guess I should have been looking when I was back in shields, but whatever. I know that I don't want this because I'm not going to have 15 intelligence, and it has E scaling and strength. So that's what I want to do with the Watcher's Soul, certainly. The Defender's Shield here is... okay, I guess like the stability is probably the biggest thing. Like that's pretty high stability for only being 5 weight. You know, it's like 5 lower than this. Similar elemental resistances, and it weighs almost a third. Plus not as much strength scaling. There's not as much strength requirement, but that's not that important to us. So I mean, I guess hell, it's 3,000 souls. We'll get that. That seems to be the only other option. The Sacred Chine Hammer is the only thing that we can really do with the Soul of Velstadt that we've seen. So I guess we might as well get it. I wonder if it unleashes his giant dark attack if you use its strong attack, but we don't have the requirements. Regardless, we'll pick it up just as like it's the only thing that we can get with that soul. Similarly, I think the Lost Sinner, this is the only thing that you can get with its soul. Oh, this requires 14 faith, which is kind of a bummer. Otherwise, I would get it. It seems kind of cool. I don't know which of these I'd like to get. I guess this one here, right? I don't have the requirements. I'm not going to get the 14 faith in order to get that. So we'll pick up the mirror on this one. And that'll about do it. Like, none of these are good for us. I guess we're not going up to 25 dexterity anytime soon. But, yeah, we don't need to. Let's pick that one up, whatever. 5,000 souls, why not? Why not go for it? Leveling up isn't very good anymore, is kind of the other thing. And I think that's about all that we need to do. So I'll see you back at Majula to level up with the rest of the souls.
Bearer up until hope.
And she's still saying the same thing. And, you know, like, what do we want? Maybe even attunement. Never mind, we can only get 2 levels, and that won't actually increase our cast speed. Or it won't actually increase our number of slots, rather, not cast speed. Hopefully at 9 that goes up at least. Regardless, that'd be pretty expensive. I guess I'm thinking like stamina is always good, or adaptability. Could drop another 2 in, get another agility. I think that seems fine. Yeah, let's just drop it into adaptability. Oh, no. There we go. And last thing I want to do is go check on Macduff. Just actually, let's first, before we even do that, check and see if she has any new items that she's stocking, because sometimes she does that. Yeah, she does. She's got 1 Titanite slab. Wow, she has things, man. She got a lot of new things. So these 10 Titanite chunks are kind of important. I think I can buy one of those right now just to decrease how many souls I'm carrying around. It seems like eventually a Titanite chunk will be useful. She's also selling 3 petrified dragon bones, which seems important. Alright, awesome. So we've got
Visit me again, whenever you please.
An immense ability to upgrade items. You only need 3 Titanite chunks in order to, like... Or sorry, not 3. 6 Titanite chunks in order to level something up all the way. So she just stocked enough to level up an entire item and most of another one. I am going to go ahead and hop over to Macduff's workshop and just see if his stock has changed at all. Just kind of doing the rounds. I don't think there's too much wrong with that. Trying to think if anyone had any awesome armor. I guess we could get the Looking Glass Knight's armor. That would look cool at least. Which is generally when you want to check them all in, is if that's the case. But regardless, I'm not so worried about that. I'm more concerned about knowing what I can upgrade and what I can't.
I ought to flay.
You already have an ember. Stop being greedy about your embers. Nothing super amazing down there. He's got some arrows. Just large Titanite shards. That's his jam. I could... Someone mentioned the idea of disenchanting this. So you can see right now we've got it fire, right? So whatever. Yeah, okay. There, yeah, that's the fire we can't actually go to because it's grayed out. But if this were dull-stoned, right? If we pale-stoned it, we'd go back to having A scaling and strength. And again, remember that, like, while it looks like 574 damage total across that fire and physical, seems like more than 410, that's going to be reduced by both your enemy's physical defense and their fire defense. Sorry. No, I don't want to hit B again. All right. What am I looking for? Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted, is to go into this and then be able to check and see on, like, the raw damage here, because we are getting better scaling as well. So we're losing 100 damage. Basically, if my opponent has less than 100 fire resist, I believe I'll be doing more, though I could be wrong about that. And the question becomes, does that seem better? I guess it seems worth trying out. We'll try it out, see how we feel about it. It's like 1,000 souls. We have... That's the only pale stone that we have, but... that's alright. This is also the only weapon that we've invested this much in, so... Let's go ahead and give it a go.
Flame.
So we no longer hit things for fire damage. Let's just go make sure that we can one-shot a dog, you know what I mean? Alright. Seems fine. Seems pretty comparable to how much damage we were doing before to similar targets. Last but not least, we are at Mullen, the Armorer, and checking out what he has. First and before, I'm looking at this Looking Glass armor, and I'm just noticing that, like, comparing that normal 1-to-1 ratio on weight to physical defense, these are really high on Looking Glass, which is pretty cool. That, like, it might be a potential for us to move into that armor, because again, we can actually accommodate a lot more burden than we have right now if we equip the Royal Soldier's Ring, or even leveled up more. And then you can also get Velstots, which is also pretty good on that same metric. I'm looking for... I've got this X button pop-up open just to scroll through all of these. None of them have any unique effects, so that's what I was checking for. And just seeing if there's any worthwhile lore in here as well. Originally imbued with the power of miracles, now soaked with dark after extended exposure in the undead crypt. A knight from a faraway land was lured to this cursed land, but forgot even why he came. Eventually reduced to a shadow of his former self. That's the story of Velstot. Aww. So if it's imbued with the power of miracles, you'd think it would have high lightning resistance, but it actually has very high dark resistance, the Velstot set. Looking Glass leggings are, or like the Looking Glass set is pretty spread out on how its elemental resistances look. But it seems actually pretty good in general.
Are you sure?
Regardless,
Well, that makes sense.
I just wanted to check that out. Show you guys what is available after all of the bosses that we killed. We haven't checked out the merchant, had not checked out the merchants in a while. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time for more dungeon crawling. We have another door that we can open with the King's Seal. I'm not really sure what was going on with the after the Watcher and Defender there, if there was a way forward. We'll see. I'll find it, and I'll see you guys next time.